We're just in the entrance of the Margin trade show. You're going to see me speaking to a few people who started up their own clothing brands, their own fashion brands. Yeah, just having a few interviews and stuff like that. Hopefully I can get this out on YouTube and play it in any of my workshops about making the brand. Yeah, so this is the Margin show, trade show, London. Mr. Sat Nav taking you from where you are now to where you want to be.
My name's Dan, I'm a co-owner of the Foot Line. I've been running it for about 8 months now.
Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent.
I think we've done pretty well for ourselves in the sort of 8 months we've been going. So, I think to begin with, obviously, the problems are when you start from, with 0 followers, it's building that up. And we sort of managed to do that with some sort of competitions, some giveaways, just sort of built it up that way, gaining followers, sort of competition at a time. And obviously, the more we were selling, people are sort of posting photos of themselves and that stuff, and word just spread that way. Because obviously, when you start a company, there's no sort of advertising budget, so you just need to look at free ways of doing things. Get some original designs down first, because I think so many people seem to just print a logo on a t-shirt and think that's enough to sort of start a brand, but there's so many brands already out there that are established doing that. It'd be hard to sell your own brand when people can just go to another one. So I think just sort of try and get at least a few original ideas first, and when you print those, then I think that'll just get things going a lot quicker.
Excellent.
My business is an accessory business. I've been going for about a year and a half. Prior to doing this, I was working in wardrobe in the theatre, and I've always been quite creative and interested in creating things. So this was like naturally the next step to do things with my hand and learn how to make art and stuff like that. Some of the main problems that I've faced is just working alone, just having to be your own marketer, having to be your own designer, manufacturer, just basically having to take on all the roles as one. It can get quite tiring at times, but when you've made like your product and you put your collection out there, it's all worth it.
My name's Nigel.
Okay, and what are you representing?
Co-founder of My Manor.
Okay.
My Manor is an anime-inspired clothing brand that sort of promotes imagination, creativity, and putting a bit of fun into streetwear. So you can see our PR. So me and my partner Lau, we have a passion for creating sort of stories and characters, also like t-shirts and fashion, so we wanted to combine the two. We like Japanese culture as well, so we thought we'd mix those things together and create something that was a bit unique versus sort of the everyday sort of streetwear brand, something with a bit of depth to it.
Okay.
That's a good question actually. So there are a few. I think the immediate one is kind of knowing what you stand for and finding the best way to sort of get that out, because there are a lot of people starting anything creative. There are a lot of people in the same area as you, so you have to find a way to clearly stand out from them. I think the other way is being persistent in whatever you do, because it's not going to come easy. Even for us, we're still starting out, and we're still finding that we have to keep pushing sort of like every day. And pretty much if you believe in what you're doing, don't stop and keep doing it.
My name is Deep Gill. I own Agosto Store Limited. We're an online streetwear brand. We sell to some stores as well. We're looking to get into stores this year. Basically, I did graphic design beforehand, and I've always been like into my creative stuff. So I do have like an eye for fashion, sort of, and it's been a passion of mine for a long time. So I thought, get into it. It's what I want to do. Give it a shot. Try my hardest. Like if you try your hardest and you believe in what you're doing, follow one sheep. If you've got your own ideas and you have faith in those ideas to push it as much as you can. I would say funding. There's a lot of ideas and a lot of opportunities I want to make the most of, but it all requires money. I'm working part-time myself, so I fund myself. Any money I make from the business, I put it straight back in. I don't see any of the money I make from my work, my part-time work, put into this. So it is hard, you have to sacrifice a lot, but funding is the issue. And exposure. I've got loads of good, I feel my products are good, and I've been told they're good, but it's not getting as much exposure. It should do so. You need to get more exposure. In order to do that, you need more money, so they go hand in hand. So that's two of the issues that I have.
Founder of Urban Junk UK. We launched Urban Junk in 2013 in February, so we're a relatively new brand. We've kind of launched, we launched up in February the London Edge show and moved on quite swiftly onto America, the Magic Trade Show. Yeah, and we've just been growing, you know, they're all our own unique designs. We've got into some really big retailers, people that we never thought we could ever get into, but I think if you come up with something unique, something that is eye-catching and kind of has appeal to a mass market, I think anything's possible, even if you're a small business, you know. I think you need to come up with something that is kind of, you know, unique, but at the same time you need to have something that's got appeal, you know, has got mass appeal. If you want to be niche, you can be niche, you know. If you want to do something that is going to just be targeted at a certain, you know, market, then, you know, that's fine. And if you're happy to do that, then hey, you know, who am I to say? But if you want to reach a big mass market, I think you need to think about, you know, look at trends, what's going on out there, what are people buying, you know, thinking about what would appeal to a wide range of people, and, you know, and take it from there. We could see that we identified a gap, that's one thing. We identified there was, alright, there's loads of backpacks out there, but are there any backpacks with big bold designs like this? I don't think so, not really, and not the way we've done them. And what would appeal to a mass market? Well, you know, bright, colourful, you know, this could be for a teenager and it could go up to, you know, I carry one and I'm nearly 40. You know, I would say it's really just identifying your market, you know, coming up with something that would appeal to a mass, you know, a mass market, and just going for it, you know, and thinking of a product that you think, yeah, I can sell this, you know, and I think the backpack market at the moment is, you know, a bit boring. There's not really much out there. We kind of identified that, and here we go, and that's when Junk was born.